Good day, it's math time. Today's topic is about division of fraction. Sabi rito, when dividing a whole number by a fraction, you are finding how many groups of the fraction you can fit in the whole. The standard way of dividing a whole number by a fraction is to multiply the whole number by the reciprocal of the fraction. So, ang hahanapan po natin ng reciprocal yung divisor. Let's have an example. Paano kung parehas whole number of fraction ang i-divide natin? Ang una natin gagawin natin tong fraction. Paano siya magiging fraction? Anong ilalagay natin sa baba? Okay, maglalagay tayo ng 1 sa baba ng given number. So, magiging 4/1 divided by 8/1. Sabi kanina, pag nagdi-divide daw ng fraction, we're going to divide the dividend to the reciprocal of the divisor. So, what we're going to do, always remember these three things. Pag nagdi-divide po tayo ng division of fraction, the first one is to keep. I-keep nyo yung dividend. And then, isa-switch nyo yung symbol, operational symbol, and then flip the divisor. So, keep, switch, flip. Uulitin ko po We need to keep the dividend, switch the operation to be used from division, magiging multiplication, and then flip the divisor or kukunin natin yung reciprocal niya. So, first keep, switch, magiging multiplication, and then flip, magiging 1/8. Now, we can use direct multiplication. 4 times 1 is 4. 1 times 8 is 8. Question, can we reduce it to lowest term? Yes. By dividing both number into 4. 4 divided by 4 is 1. 8 divided by 4 is 2. Therefore, our answer here is 1/2. Another example, we have 5 divided by 3. Again, gaya ng sinabi ko, pag whole number, gagawin muna natin siyang fraction. By what? By putting 1 as its denominator. And then, ano nga ulit tatlong kailangan natin tandaan? Keep, switch, and then flip. So, we need to keep this 1, 5/1, switch the operation into multiplication, and then flip the divisor, pagbabaligtarin. Now, we can use direct multiplication. 5 times 1 is 5. 1 times 3 is 3. Tanong, what kind of fraction is this? Very good. This is improper fraction. Diba po? Kapag improper, pwede nating mapaliit o ma-reduce sa lowest term. I-divide natin sila. 5 divided by 3 is 1. 1 times 3 is 3. Then subtract. The remainder is 2. Naalala pa po ba kung paano natin siya makukuha ang sagot? Okay, very good. Yung quotient ang magiging whole number. Yung remainder, yung natira o yung butal ang magiging numerator. And then kung ano yung denominator or divisor, yun pa rin siya. Just copy. Therefore, our answer is 1 and 2/3. Ano naman, kung ang example natin ay division of whole number to fraction. Let's have another example. Let's have 3 divided by 1/2 is equal to, so since may whole number tayo dito, gagawin muna natin siyang fraction. 3/1 divided by 1/2. Gaya ng sinabi ko kanina, keep. Anong gagawin? Switch into multiplication, from division going to multiplication, and then flip 2/1. 3 times 2 is equal to 6. 1 times 1 is equal to 1. Or, we can divide this one. Kasi improper fraction siya. So, 6 divided by 1 is equal to 6. Pwedeng ito rin po sagot, pwede rin ito na. Another example, we have 8 divided by 4 fifth. So again, make it a fraction. So, anong gagawin uli dito? Okay, we need to keep it. Copy. Then the operation will become, from division, it become multiplication. And then yung ating pong divisor, anong gagawin? Okay, flip. Magiging 5 over 4. Now, let's multiply. 8 times 5. Okay, very good. 40. Then 1 times 4 is 4. Can we reduce it to lowest term? Yes, we can reduce it into lowest term. Simply divide the given number or fraction. 40 divided by 4, the answer is 10. Now, paano naman kung ang dividend naman natin ng fraction, ang divisor naman ng whole number? Example, 2/4 divided by 9. Same thing. Since may whole number tayo, ang gagawin muna natin dito ay gagawin nating fraction. So, copy this. And also the division symbols. And then 9 over 1. Para maging fraction na siya. Now, let's proceed. Nga uli yung tatlo. The dividend. Anong gagawin sa dividend? Ikikip. Kokopyahin lang. Then sa symbol, anong gagawin? Isa-switch. Pagpapalitin natin from division, magiging multiplication na. And then yung divisor, anong gagawin? If we flip, baliktarin natin 1 over 9. Now, let's multiply. 2 times 1 is 2. 9 times 4 is 36. Now, can we reduce it to lowest term? Yes. By dividing both sides by 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1. 36 divided by 2 is, okay, very good, 18. Therefore, our answer is 1 over 18. Another example. So, 3/5 divided by 5. So, ganun gagawin natin. Copy the dividend. Then, make the divisor a fraction. Ayan, fraction na siya. Ngayon, proceed na tayo sa 3-step natin. Keep, switch, and then flip. Now, let's multiply. 3 times 1. Okay, very good. 3. 5 times 5, it's 25. Tanong, may number pa na pwedeng i-divide sa kanilang dalawa? Okay, wala na. Therefore, our answer in this example is 3 and 25 or 3 over 25. What if naman kung ang example ay mixed number? Pag sinabing mixed number, may whole number at fraction. Okay, same thing in multiplication of fraction. Kapag mixed number, ang gagawin muna natin, i-convert natin ang mixed number sa improper fraction. Paano uli yun? Okay, i-multiply natin ang denominator sa whole number. And then yung product, i-plus natin sa numerator. So, 2 times 4 is 8. 8 plus 1 is 9. And then, ikakopy natin yung denominator. Same thing sa divisor. Ganun din ang gagawin natin. 4 times 3 is 12. 12 plus 2 is, okay, very good, 14. Division pa rin yan, ha? And then copy the denominator. Now, from mixed number, naging improper fraction na siya. Kapag nagawa na natin siyang improper fraction, that was the time that we're going to use the 3 steps. Okay? Ang gagawin natin is to keep, switch, and then flip. Dito ko na lang ilalagay. So, i-keep natin yung dividend natin. So, switch natin yung operation, and then flip the divisor. Now, let's proceed. 9 times 4 is equal to, very good, 36. Then 2 times 14 is equal to 28. Question. May number pa ba na pwedeng i-divide sa kanilang dalawa para ma-reduce sa lowest term? Okay, very good. Saan na rin i-divide? Okay, by 4. Now, 36 divided by 4 is 9. And then, 28 divided by 4 is, okay, very good, 7. Question, pwede pa ba natin itong mapaliit? Okay, pwede pa po. I-divide natin itong 9 sa 7 kasi improper fraction pa rin siya. Okay, so 9 divided by 7 is 1. 1 times 7 is 7. Then subtract. 9 minus 7 is 2. Ang sagot natin, yung quotient ang magiging whole number. Yung remainder o yung tira ang magiging numerator. At kung ano yung divisor natin, o kung ano yung ang kanyang denominator, just copy it. Therefore, our answer is 1 and 2 over 7. Let's have another example. Last one. Example 2 and 3/4 divided by 1 and 2/8. Again, gaya na sinabi ko kanina, from mixed number, gagawin natin siyang improper fraction. Let's multiply the denominator to the whole number. 4 times 2 is 8. Very good. 8 plus 3 is equal to 11. Then just copy the denominator. Okay, ang operation pa rin natin ay division kasi hindi pa naman tayo nagpi-flip. Now, 8 times 1 is, okay, 8. 8 plus 2 is equal to, okay, very good, 10 over 8. Now, dahil pares na silang fraction, i-follow na natin yung 3-step natin. We need to keep it, switch, and then flip. Now, let's proceed. 11 times 8 is equal to, dito ko nilang ilalagay, 88. Then, 4 times 10 is equal to, very good, 40. Tanong, pwede pa ba natin siyang ma-reduce sa lowest term? Yes, pwede pa. Saan natin i-divide? Okay, sa 8. So, 88 divided by 8 is 11. 40 divided by 8 is 5. Question. Ang sagot natin ay improper pa rin. Pwede pa bang mapaliit? Pwede pa. Ang gagawin naman natin, i-divide natin ang 11 by 5. 11 divided by 5 is 2. 2 times 5 is 10. And then 11 minus 10 is 1. So again, ano ang magiging whole number natin dyan? Okay, very good. Yung ating quotient ang magiging whole number. Ano naman ang remainder? Exactly. Yung ating remainder ang magiging numerator rather. At ang denominator ay same, 5 pa rin. Therefore, our answer is 2 and 1/5. So, hope may naintindihan po kayo. Basta tandaan nyo lang yung tatlo. We need to keep the dividend and switch the operation to be used and then flip the divisor. Okay, thank you so much. God bless everyone.